Hello readers, it's Sasha, and today I am going to be doing my Goodreads Chooses My TBR for March, but also my BTS READATHON TBR. I'm really excited for this video. Sorry if the angle is a little off and lighting is weird. I broke my ring light because why would I not? And so it's currently sitting, resting, one part of its body on a box, and then the rest of it is like there, so things are weird, but we did our best. So I've decided to up the ante yet again in my TBR game that I do every month, where Goodreads chooses my TBR. So if you don't know what that is, it's essentially where I just put all of the number of books that I have on my want to read list on Goodreads, and I put it into a random number generator and just pick my TBR with the first 5 numbers that come up. And I've been doing pretty well with it this year. January and February, you will have kind of like a recent reads video coming. I believe it's the video after this one, so you will know how well I've been doing, but I've honestly been hitting pretty well with my TBRs. So I'm really excited to do March, but I've decided to up the ante. So not only am I picking my BTS readathon prompts, I am going to be doing a thing. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's just an idea I had. I don't know. You know how like in TBR games, be like, oh, like I rolled a double, so I have to add another prompt. I was like, how can I do that? Like, how can I find a way to do that? So I was like, if the if the round ends in a number with a 0, a 5, or a 9 at the end, then I have to add another round. So that's gonna be challenging. I already have minimum 8 books on my TBR because I have 3 books outside of my Goodreads chooses my TBR, and then I have my minimum 5 books that I choose. So we're gonna start off with the 5 and then possibly have more, but maybe not. I don't know.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Oh, right. And essentially what I've decided to do is also have like punishment. So if I don't finish the books that I say I'm going to finish in my TBR, unless I've DNF'd them, because I'm allowed to DNF, because if I don't want to read them, I don't want to put myself through it. But it has to be a hard DNF though. It can't be like a sneaky DNF where I'm just like, I'll go back to it later. Like, no, that's cheating. So if I hard DNF something, that's fine. But if I don't finish the books that I tell you guys I'm going to finish, what I have to do is I have to pick out of a punishment jar, and it's going to be punishments that are just completely random. Like, they can be lifestyle punishments, they can be book related, they can be movie related, they can be TV show related, they can be like anything, like they can be related to anything. And so I'm going to be looking for ideas in the comments below if you're interested in giving me some. But yeah, I've also put that on Twitter, so hopefully I can get some ideas going for the month of April. Okay, that is out of the way. So let's I actually have to open my computer and get it set up before we can start. So round 1 of Goodreads choosing my TBR now. 497. I almost actually panicked because I was like, we cannot start this off with me adding another roll because that would be rude. So 497 would be all the way at the bottom. Neighborhood Girls by Jessie Ann Foley. Literally have no idea. I don't even remember adding it. A girl's father was arrested, and he was so this girl's father was a cop and he was arrested. Okay, let me just read the description because I can't try to summarize. So, when Wendy Boychuk's father, a Chicago cop, was escorted from their property in handcuffs for his shady criminal practices, she knew her life would never be the same. Her father gets a years-long jail sentence, her family falls on hard times, and the whispers around town are impossible to ignore. If that wasn't bad enough, she gets jumped walking home from a party one night. Wendy quickly realizes that in order to survive her father's reputation, she'll have to make one for herself. Then Wendy meets Kenzie Quintana, a cigarette-smoking Catholic school uniform skirt-hiking alpha. That is a lot of hyphens. And she knows that she's met her savior. Kenzie can provide Wendy with the kind of armor a girl needs when she's trying to outrun her father's past. Add 2 more mean girls to the mix, Sapphire and Emily, and Wendy has found herself in Academy of the Sacred Heart's most feared and revered clique. This is actually hilarious though, because I have a Sacred Heart in my city, and it's a private Catholic school, and it is Mean Girl Central, so this is really funny. Okay, but complete is far from what Wendy feels. Instead, she faces the highs and lows of a vapid, toxic friendship, the exhaustion that comes with keeping up appearances, and the only loss that could hurt more than losing herself. This sounds awesome. Like, this literally sounds incredible. So that's good. Okay, I literally forgot this book existed. So we're off to a strong start, though, because I don't have to add anything yet. So if I have to add things, I'm gonna be sad. All right, my hand is gonna get tired. 671. Okay, this is literally one I added like 5 seconds ago. Like, not 5 seconds ago, but like very, very, very short amount of time ago. Okay, so 671 is going to be close to the bottom again. Oh, this one's not out yet. Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever landed on something that's not out. So when I get one that's not out yet, should I do when I get one that's not out yet? I have to add another roll. Okay, so if I land on a 0, a 5, or I'm not out yet, I think that would be fun. That could be cool. Okay, yeah, so 0, 5, or not out yet. We'll ignore the 9 because I don't know why I put that in there. Okay, so we're up to 9 books. That's cool. So let's pick a different one. 290. We're up to 10 books. I hate my life. Okay, it's fine. I don't know why I chose to do this. Okay. And at the end, I'll like figure out what everything goes with, like in terms of like prompts. So yeah. Okay, 90. 87, 88, 89, 90. Tiffany Sly lives here. I don't remember what this is about, but I remember adding it, so that's a bonus for me. Okay. For 16-year-old Tiffany Sly, life hasn't been safe or normal for a while. Losing her mom to cancer has her a little bit traumatized, and now she has to leave her hometown of Chicago to live with a biological dad she's never known. Anthony Stone is a rich man with 4 other daughters and rules for every second of the day. Tiffany tries to make the best of things, but she doesn't fit in with her new luxurious but super strict home or get along with her standoffish sister London. The only thing that makes her new life even remotely bearable is the strange boy across the street, Marcus McKinney, who has had his own experiences with death, and their unexpected friendship blossoms. I can't read. And that is the only thing that makes her feel rounded. But Tiffany has a secret. Another man claims he's Tiffany's real dad, and she only has 7 days before he shows up to demand a paternity test, and the truth comes out. Okay, that sounds really good. I'm super into contemporary lately, and especially when it comes to like, this is like an oddly specific trope, but I love when a parent like, this sounds bad. I love when a parent dies and then they have to go live with like a relative that they don't know. Like, that's such a specific trope, but it is what I love. So, okay, so let's go to our next round. This is going so well. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. I hate myself. I literally hate myself. I have to add another one. I don't know what to do with this information. Okay, hold on. Let me add a couple of books then, because I'm going to try to read these books this month too. And so if I can add them, that would be ideal. So 500 would be on page 5. Oh, okay. 500 is Of Ice and Shadows by Audrey Coulthurst. This is the sequel to Of Fire and Stars, that I read that in October. So that's actually going to be really nice to get off of my list because I read that so long ago. So that's cool. It wasn't even so long ago, but my brain cells are already like, what was the book about? So the first book is about a girl who goes and lives and like is betrothed to another kingdom, and so she goes there, but she ends up falling in love with his sister. So there's some tea, there's some drama. We love to see that. So okay, let's go for the next round. All around me are familiar faces, worn out. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Mistake. Okay, anyway, it's fine. What was it? It was 5:15. All right, let's go see what it was. Girl of Nightmares by Kendara Blake. Okay, another book that I read the first book to in, what was it? October? Yeah, so I can handle that one. The first book is essentially about this guy who is a ghost hunter, and he goes to hunt this ghost that is rumored to be killing anything that walks into the home that she's like haunting. And then she meets him and she doesn't kill him because why would she in young adult? So okay, it is Girl of Nightmares, but that's good though because I really did need to read that and finish up that series, and I feel the same way about the other one, so that's exciting. All right, 477. Oh my god, thank you. Not one where I have to add something else. This is a good day. Is it? Is it really? I don't know. Let's see. All right. 477. So this is down at the bottom. The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. So like, look, this literally just came out. This is one of my most anticipated reads of the year. So this is essentially about a girl who lives in fear of having gold blood, I think it is, because that is like sinful. But unfortunately, at the blood ceremony, she has gold blood, so she has to go, or she can either face whatever horrors her village has for her, or this person appears out of nowhere and is like, you can come live and work, and not work, but like you can come be like in an army against evils in the kingdom. Something like that. I don't know. I'm dying to read this. This is so good. Okay. This is one of my most anticipated reads, and it was pushed back so far. And so knowing that in my birthday month, I can read the Gilded ones, pretty exciting here. Next. 79. Okay. Okay. I did something bad. Well, not bad. Just annoying. 79 is on the first page. My hair looks like a disaster, which is how I feel like my life is going right now. 79. The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. Okay. A book I own. That's exciting. I've heard mixed things about this, so it'll be nice to read it and make my own opinion. But this is essentially about a girl who, she has a lot of crushes, but they never actually like go through because she always keeps them in secret. I have mixed feelings on this one because I don't like the idea that somebody who's fat feels like they can't have love and they can't have like feelings for somebody, but I also know that I felt that way as a teenager. Like I could never express those feelings to people. So like I get where she's coming from, but it also sucks so much. So yes, and then this person comes in, this like guy comes into her life and she falls hard and like things change. So I have mixed feelings. I'm nervous about it, but at the same time, I also feel like it could be good depending on how it's executed. So we'll see. But I do own it, so that's a start. I kept thinking my hair looked stupid, but it's the polar bear behind me. I kept thinking I had this weird like, but I don't. So that's exciting. All right, let's see. 384. We're literally going all over the map here, so that's exciting. And I didn't have to add anything for that one too, so that's sexy. And we're going to the bottom. Pretty much. Everything's at the bottom. Okay, 76, 71, 78, 79, 81, 82, 84. Oh, thank God, it's out. I thought it wasn't out. I almost had a crap in my pants. Okay, so this is Influenced by Sarah Shepard. I think this was in my most anticipated books of 2021. But it's like about a bunch of people who are like living lives. Shocker. And it's like somebody's blackmailing them or something. Like something goes very wrong. It's like a mystery contemporary story. I've heard very mixed reviews about it personally, but I like tea. I feel like that's what this is going to have. I feel like it's going to have some tea, so we'll see. I put it on my list kind of just because I like the concept of it. I thought the concept sounded really cool, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, next was 189, and I already like jumped the gun on that, and I just wanted to see where she was headed. So let's go. So now we're at the bottom. I literally cannot hold this long. I'm struggling. Okay. The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. No clue. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. So, oh, isn't this about a girl who like flees with these two guys, and she doesn't know which one is sent to kill her and which one loves her? Yes. And like you also don't know. That's really cool actually. Are we gonna have a stroke this month? I think we are. This is a disaster. Let's go to the final round and see where we're at. 119. Excellent. Don't have to add any more spins. This is the final one. We're good. Let's go. 119 is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus. Okay. I'm excited because I've never actually read a Karen M. McManus book before. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what that is and what that has in store for me. But I've heard a lot of opinions about her writing and her stories, so it'll be nice to be able to form my own opinion. I've heard this one is a lot better than her newest one, The Cousins, but I still want to read The Cousins, but it's fine. So this is about a small town America. Shocker. Ellery's never been there. She's heard all about this little town. Her aunt went missing there at age 17, and only 5 years ago, a homecoming queen put the town on the map when she was killed. Now Ellery has to move there to live with a grandmother she barely knows, and there are secrets in the town. So that's that. Okay, let's discuss the 3 other books that I'm reading. The first book that I'm reading outside of this is for the Winers Book Club, and that is The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. And it's all about this like historical fiction, and I think her dad has like created girls. I don't really know what it's about, if I'm being perfectly honest. Darian picked it for her channel. I'm excited to read it. It sounds really good, but I genuinely don't know what it's about. I feel like it's the kind of book where I'd like to go in surprised. So the next book I have to read is for a book club that I just recently started co-hosting with a bunch of other people, Elise from the Petite Punk, Darian from Darian Reads, and other people that I will link everybody down below. I'll link the Twitter and everything down below. But that is called the Rewind Book Club, and we read old YA, old popular YA. And the first book was The Hunger Games. So The Hunger Games is about Katniss Everdeen, who takes her sister's place in the Hunger Games, where you have to battle to the death with people ages 12 to 18 and be the last person standing. And I loved it. I love The Hunger Games so much. I can't wait to reread it. I was hoping to read the whole series this month, but I don't think that's going to happen because I already have 12 books on this list that I have to get to. And the final book that I have to read is I'll Be the One, and that's going to be for the group read for the BTS Readathon. We've chosen I'll Be the One by Lila Lee, which is a new up-and-coming K-pop story about a girl who is plus sized and she wanted to be a K-pop star, and so she's kind of like making waves in that area because they don't typically have a lot of plus sized people. So I'm excited about that one. I have so many nerves right now, like it's actually insane. I don't know how I'm going to handle this. Okay, so let's discuss what they're going to be for the prompts, because yes, and I've seen a lot of people pledge their love for the Hung line for the Hyung Line team. So I'm going to try to get more Maknae points because A, my bias is on Maknae, and B, I want it to be kind of even. So I'm going to try to fit that. So the Hunger Games can be for read a dystopia. V's prompts, read a book that takes place during the summer or on a beach. Shoot. I will use influence for the prompt singularity, which is to read a book with a single POV or one person on the cover. That'll work. Okay, next prompt. Let's the Maknae prompt for RM. Read a book about self-reflection, self-discovery, or self-acceptance. Ooh, I could read Neighborhood Girls for that. And Jungkook. So I already did that. So read a book with gold. Ooh, gold on the cover or in the title. The golden... Oh, the... Shoot. The Gildan ones does have gold on the cover. So that'll work. And Jimin. So read a book with 13 in the title or 13 letters. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. 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 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, This is stupid. Jimin, why are you difficult? Okay, read a book with dark themes. I feel like all of these have dark themes. Let's do this one. 2 Can Keep a Secret because murder. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books for the matinee team, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. So let's look for J-Hope. So read a 5-star prediction. For that one, I chose I'll Be the One because I did actually think that'll be 5 stars. Okay, read a book with a hopeful character. I mean, Girl of Nightmares, obviously he hopes to spoilers. I was about to just like spew the ending of that book. Okay. Jin, I'm Pig, oink oink. Book over 500 pages. I know that's 492. Okay, well, that's that. Great. Good talk. And one with a stunning cover. So I can definitely pick The Strange Case because I think the cover for that is really beautiful. And I think it's just really like majestic looking. So we'll love to see that. Okay. What's RMs? Read a book with an epic battle led by a fierce leader. Please fly. Of Ice and Shadows. I feel like that one will have a battle, but I don't know. Okay, Suga, read a book that will inspire you. Will any of these inspire me? Genuinely don't think so. And read a book with a bad boy who's honestly a softie. Oh, no. Should I switch out Girl of Nightmares? No, I'm not going to. Okay, so let's discuss how upset I am about this. Okay, so I'll start with the books that I am reading that don't have prompts that fulfill them. So the first book is Tiffany Sly Lives Here. The second book is Of Ice and Shadows. The third book is The Upside of Unrequited. The fourth book is The Kiss of Deception. Now, all of these other books are prompts that fulfill prompts for the BTS readathon. So, Neighborhood Girls, reading a book about self-discovery. The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter, read a book with a stunning cover. The Hunger Games, read a dystopia. I'll Be the One, read a 5-star prediction. Girl of Nightmares, read a book with a hopeful character. Why did my voice go so high? The Gilded Ones, read a book with gold on the cover. Influence, read a book with a single POV or one person on the cover. And Two Can Keep a Secret, read a book with dark themes. So that is 12 books. Who do I think I am? I don't know, because for the first half of this month, I read 3. So that's cool. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, disaster. I promise you it'll be a disaster. Okay, well, that is everything. Thank you for tuning into this very long, very distressing video where I just kept landing on things that are going to make my life difficult. And I may have 74 million punishment prompts for myself for the month of April. Deuces. If you like this video, please do not forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. I do post twice a week, and some pretty fun content is coming your way in the month of March. And also follow me on my social medias, my Twitter, Goodreads, and that's it. Are linked in the description below to give you guys some insight into my life, and maybe you can give me some prompts like I suggested for my punishment prompts. So yes, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, bye readers!